guy has. I mean, every time he comes out in the spotlight, whether it's in the post-match presentations or on this occasion when he came out to bat, huge ovation for him. Don't see that very often in India with overseas players, but AB de Villiers gets that very special honor. 188 for 2.
There he goes. And all the way. And 200 comes up for South Africa.
Yes, 200 comes up and AB de Villiers says, look, I'm here. Just one of you sitting back waiting for it. Why was this over? Shot. And it's well done in the deep. It looked headed towards the boundary. That's very good work in the deep. Rohit Sharma playing his first one-day international in Mumbai.
It needs some special performances from India. Rohit Sharma saving 2 runs for his team here.
There's nobody there, and it tells you a measure of de Villiers' reputation that just nobody said anything. It was a boundary. 234 for 2. Yeah, there's nobody there, and I think de Villiers just backed himself. He knew even if he didn't.
This is inventive. Yeah, this is where the 360-degree element comes in. Brilliant to watch.
It's quite unbelievable how he picks his spots. There is a field in the deep on the outside that's long off. He's created the width. He's well outside the line of leg stump. Opened the face of the bat and he's hit extra cover. And that with minimum of effort and a lot of ease. Great shot.
Where has this gone? Well over the boundary rope. That's a 6 over square leg. And this is what de Villiers just warming up at a strike rate of 148.3.
We discussed this earlier on in the piece, whether the short delivery will be as effective here as the Wankhede Stadium as it was in Chennai. I don't think so. I think there's going to be more pace on it. And de Villiers, even with his bat turning in his hand as he makes the contact is still good enough. And Kumar can just watch as it disappears over the fence.
Oh, this has again gone in the sky once more, and what's the distance? Plenty of it. And the 50 comes up for de Villiers. He's just picking up Bhuvneshwar Kumar on the leg side.
There's a hit with a high trajectory by de Villiers, but still managed to go the distance. There's pace in the wicket. He acknowledges the applause of his team up in the dressing room. He's not really too worried about that. He's more focused on how he can be destructive going forward. Also, the length of Bhuvneshwar Kumar is quite predictable. See, he's not committed to the front foot. He's waiting for the short deliveries, and he's in a very, very good position to put it away. Might not have come from the middle of the bat, but has gone a long way into the crowd. Another terrific half century.
India, South Africa. Always a contest to watch.
And very good numbers. And a good strike. The fielder will have to run back, but the ball will just clear the boundary line easily. It's 6 to end the over. It's 294 for 2. Was a really good over from India. Just 5 from 5 deliveries, and then a strike from de Villiers off the last delivery ruins it. He picks up the right delivery to hit as well. It was a slider again, ball from the front of the hand, quicker through the air. And every time he bowls with the flatter trajectory, he can predict the ball.
It's gone once again in that leg side region. And that's a long way once more from AB de Villiers. The 300 comes up, and AB now is in full flow.
You asked for that other gear, Sanjay. You asked for it, and I think he might be starting to present it. And if he gets into that other gear, what often happens is the fielders become spectators and the spectators become fielders. So according to you, it's put down in the deep. There is Polly, put down, even in the crowd.
Yeah, clearly it's going to be a fight between two batting units, but the big question when India go out there to bat under lights, does India have somebody like AB de Villiers? Because I think that might just be the difference between the two teams. 66 now, 67 of 42 balls. He's gone much finer on this occasion, but the result is the same. It's another 6, and the 360 degrees now coming into play.
But as he moved early on this one, did AB? He got into position, and that short ball tactic we discussed might not be that effective on this pitch because there's more pace in the surface than we've seen so far for the rest of the pitches around. Off-cut a slower ball, and the Villiers just uses it to help it on its way. And into the crowd she goes once again. The spectators becoming fielders. It's amazing the way in which he hits sixes. The 6 sixes for AB de Villiers.
I think it's been a wonderful 100 from Francois du Plessis. No one can get himself out if no one else can, because he can also hit shots like these. Oh, it's well done. It looked for a major part of his trajectory that was going for 6. But Rohit Sharma in the deep has done well. I think he'll just shake his head and wonder if he could have caught it.
Yeah, excellent presence of mind from Rohit Sharma. The momentum was going to take him over the boundary rope. Just had the presence of mind to toss it back in. Save the extra runs.
I think he was shaking his head because he's probably realized in retrospect he might have just tossed it up, come back and completed the catch, as we see so often. He's just pushed it back in. The way modern cricket's played, he'll probably be telling himself, I should have thrown it up. But for a major part of its trajectory, it looked like it was going to clear the boundary. There he is. And then he just pushes it back in. Oh, that's huge. In fact, it's colossal.
That has flowed into the top tiers of the Wankhede. AB de Villiers has found that middle of the bat again. Went like a tracer bullet. 88 of just the 53 deliveries.
A terrific use of the feet. Didn't get too close to the ball. He's hit it with the turn. So it's a lofted off drive. That's another lofted extra cover drive. That'll be a 6 as well. What an innings we are seeing here. He gets to 94, 367 for 2.
And he'll get a boundary. It's a default shot.
Like I said earlier on in the commentary, it almost is like a benefit match. Every ball's going for a boundary or a 6.
10 and over from here gets South Africa to 419. 419 runs at 10 and over from here.
It's changing the field all the time, Tony. You think that AB de Villiers is even worries? Sent cover back on the boundary. Long off is on the boundary. Point is on the boundary. Mid on and a deep mid wicket. So third man, fine leg, all in. Is he going to play a cheeky little one to get to another 100? We get to 99. Moment 99. He'll take the single, but not against his name.
Trying to work out if he's thinking just get the 1 or smash it for 6, but anything, you can't just predict anything this man's going to do at the moment. Backs himself 100%, worked out his game, mentally understands, especially in this format, what he wants to do. Streets ahead of anybody, certainly in this format over the last 2 years.
What are the chances he'll reverse flick it with a short third man and a backward point in? 56 balls. It's one way of stopping AB de Villiers from getting to 100, but the problem is he'll just have to keep on bowling.
Well, he's taken some beating today, Mohit Sharma. 78 runs already conceded, and he's only in his 7th over. Tony phlegmatic as usual, not showing any expression on his face, but there must be turmoil inside.
Well, the way the field is, he can't bowl the short ball. He's got to go full. And if he goes full, he's in AB de Villiers' arc. So he's trying to bowl wide. Batted ball and 100 for AB de Villiers. Rarely has 100 come with such inevitability about it. 57 balls, a third century in this innings. His third fastest 100. We're seeing a modern great at the peak of his powers.
And it certainly meant a lot to him. Adrenaline is flowing through that body. It's been an absolute pleasure to be at the Wankhede today. It's been a superb batting display from the South African team. And their captain and their number one player has led from the front.
And even while AB was looking for the single, David Miller's dragged him back for a second so he keeps strike. Where's this one headed? It's headed a long, long way into the Devecha Pavilion for another 6. 17 of the over is 384 for 2 and still 4 to be bowled. What a player this man is. It somewhere else. It's in a train. It's probably headed on its way to Churchgate.
It's one of those as a bowler you do not want to turn around, because you know the sound of the bat, that's sailed and sailed. I do not think a cricket ball can be hit sweeter. Looks like he's on the driving range.
What a connection. What a connection that. Wow. This is magic.
And will go over as well. The one thing you can say about AB de Villiers is he's not partial to any side of the ground. Everyone is equally represented on his wagon wheel. 400 we were talking about. Well, there's 3.5 overs to come and we're knocking on the door. Anything can happen from here. One of the West Indies are sending a little telegram in saying we know what it feels like.
So we've seen 3 deliveries in this over. The short ball that was used, a wide, and we've seen 2 sail over the boundary ropes. What next from Bhuvaneshwar Kumar?
We've seen 3 centuries. I won't be surprised if there's a 4th. This one from a bowler. No, he's got the edge again. There he goes. Just the manner in which they've got him out previously. They fancy their chances, but not much point fancying them when he's made 119 from 61 balls. But he walks back to a standing ovation and greetings from his opposition. He's a very, very popular player everywhere in the world, AB de Villiers. Out in the same manner he got out in Chennai. There too after he got 100.
Why didn't they bowl these deliveries earlier then? No, but it's an outstanding innings, terrific innings. Just the platform now South Africa need in their final couple of overs. AB de Villiers 119, 398 for 3.